Somalia. The primary object of humanitarianism aid was to save lives. The most lethal year in the history of humanitarianism was 2008, in which 122 aid workers were murdered and 260 assaulted. The big problem in Somalia for the United States started in 1992 when U.S. troops went into the country to help the hundreds of thousands of people who were starving. Our troops were slowly put into the Somalia civil war that was occurring today. There are Islamic groups to this day that hate the United States. On May 22, a senior member of the group said the holy war would come to America and Islam's flag will one day fly over Washington, D.C. and wipe out everything. Now, the person that said this was Al Shahada Fighter. Now, he also is in this Islam group that hates the United States. Gun control. Gun control is a policy that restricts the production or shipment on the U.S. for firearms. Gun control does not reduce gun-related injuries, murders, or suicides. Gun control is a hot topic right now due to recent school shootings and mall shootings. For an example, the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting. Adam Lenzo fatally shot 20 children and 6 adult staff members. He also killed his mom. Now Sandy Hook parents are pushing for more gun-restricted policies, and they're in just one big group fighting for what they think is right. Now on the other side, there is this name called the NRA who argues that gun control goes against their Second Amendment right, which I think that's wrong. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was born on August 29, 1958. Michael had a really hard life. He also did not have the best relationship with his father, Joe. His dad always pushed him to be the best at singing and dancing. Michael Jackson had 9 siblings, 6 brothers, 3 sisters. Michael Jackson also was accused of child sexual abuse, but the case was settled dropped in court for $25 million, and no formal charges were brought to Michael Jackson. I'm pretty sure all you guys know Michael Jackson from his amazing singing and dancing, but one of the big reasons why he's really known was because of his famous song, The Thriller. Michael Jackson had a really bad disease where his skin would turn from black to white. Michael Jackson later on died on June 25, 2009, because he may have been overdosed by his doctor, Corder Murray, who was charged with involuntary manslaughter. Obamacare and Healthcare Reform Act. Anyone can sign up for Obamacare, but if you have access to your insurance through your employee qualify for Medicaid chip or Medicare, or make over 400% of federal poverty levels, you won't be able to have access to any of this. Over 100 million Americans have already benefited from the new healthcare law. Young adults stay on their plan until 26. Americans making less than $45,960 as individuals or $94,200 as a family of 4 may be eligible for free or low-cost health insurance. Obamacare helps to cover working families and don't have access to health insurance. President G.H.W. Bush. He is the oldest former president and vice president and the last former president who is a veteran of World War II. Now, President Bush's failures were: Bush led the war into Iraq. President Bush failed to capture bin Laden or secure Afghanistan. The U.S. was secure since Herbert Hoover and Republicans by the time he left. Now the good things that Bush has done were that there was no terrorist attacks after the fact of 9/11 in the United States. President Bush was the fourth president to have a full 2 terms. He also got the biggest tax cut. He also got the Medicare drug benefit passed.